and let us all do we can to build a better future. Hunter Biden, but this will clearly play a role in the 2024 election cycle. Corporate media can form its shield wall as much as they want, when they want, but it is impossible for them to constantly keep on hiding the fact that there are some clear issues wrong with the Biden-Harris administration and its long track record of corruption and lack of accountability. I want to pull up this video of CNN talking about it. Folks, it's only going to get worse before it gets better.
Obviously, you're already hearing a lot of shouting, oh, sweetheart deal, oh, this, oh, that.
Oh, sweetheart deal, oh, this, oh, that. Sounds like something you'd see from like an adult film, but, you know, hey, CNN, anything to get them views, right?
None of us really knows the details of the possible charges here and exactly what was agreed to as part of this plea, Jennifer. But how does one assess whether this is the type of deal that a normal person, not a president's child, would get in this circumstance?
So you would look to others.
Now, here's the thing. Okay, this is the son of the president of the United States. You really think that these dynastic families are going to be ever held accountable for their crimes? No. They're never going to jail. It's just, once again, if you're a voter and you're going to be participating in this election cycle, if you're a vote blue no matter who person or a diehard Biden supporter, K-Hive, you know, it doesn't make your camp look good. You know, you're on par with the same corruption that, I don't know, Trump does. That's right, Democrats. I just compared you to the Republican Party because both parties are the same.
Similar cases, right? So on the gun form charge, it's very, very standard for someone in this situation who lies on the form because they're an addict. The gun is long gone, apparently only had it for a couple of weeks. It's very standard in these circumstances for this diversion to occur and to wipe out the charges, assuming he successfully completes it. So that's totally standard. Mm-hmm. And the tax fraud is similar as well. I mean, he paid those taxes back a long time ago. That's something that DOJ takes very, very seriously when negotiating these deals. And I'll also say that Hunter Biden was an addict at the time. And so there was discussion of this back when this investigation got going. When you're talking about a drug addict, you have to think about whether you can prove the mens rea. If this goes to trial, is he going to be able to undercut their case about whether he knowingly and willfully didn't pay his taxes? So
taxes, that's what it's coming down to. Now, remember, corporate media was so appalled in 2016 when Hillary Clinton confronted Trump and said, you don't pay your taxes. And Trump responded back, because I'm smart. And everyone said, Trump, you need to pay your taxes. Oh, hey, where's the same outrage towards Hunter Biden? Oh, wait, nowhere. It's non-existent.
Given all of that and given similar cases with tax fraud, this is not a sweetheart deal. It's a deal. I think it's a good deal for Hunter Biden in that he will stay out of prison and end up with only 2 misdemeanors on his record.
Now, if any of you did that, you'll never see the light of day again.
But it's certainly not a sweetheart deal out of line with what happens in the rest of the country.
Now, I want to pull up this video here of Tulsi Gabbard. She was recently on Fox News. And again, every banana republic or dictatorship has a 2-tiered justice system. The in-crowd, like Hunter Biden, get a slap on the wrist, while dictators use federal law enforcement and government institutions as their own personal goon squad to go after political opponents. This is sad state of affairs in America today.
Tulsi, has justice been served?
Of course not. Of course not. And anybody in America can see that. You know, this is, of course, the 2-tiered system of justice that we have, where if you are in the in crowd or you are in the, you know, part of the power elite in Washington, you will be let off the hook for crimes that people are serving time in prison for today, if you're an everyday American. Mm-hmm. And this is absolutely a distraction. This allows them to say, hey, look, we did this, we investigated it, all of these other things about bribery and this FBI memo and everything else that requires investigation. They are looking to point at this and say, yeah, no, it's already been dealt with.
Already been dealt with, looked into. Don't ask any further questions. So again, sharing this, U.S. President Joe Biden's son, Hunter Biden, will plead guilty to 2 federal tax misdemeanors, according to the Justice Department court filing in Delaware on Tuesday. Biden will also enter a probation agreement related to the purchase of a firearm while being a drug user at the time. He is expected to appear in prison in court for an arraignment at a future date. This is the world we live in, folks. This is neoliberalism at its finest, a true dictatorship. Madness and insanity all around. But see, this isn't the first time we've seen a politician go to bat for their child. The DNC and RNC have many political families that do this all the time. See, the rules of the land, the laws of the land, don't apply to them and their nearest and dearest. Break away from the two-party system here, folks. It's only getting worse. And Tulsi Gabbard is correct. It's a two-tier justice system that only favors those who are in power. And so long as we have a system that will have money in politics, unchecked corruption, you're going to have political dynastic families get away with crimes. We've seen it firsthand with politicians who do insider trading. They're never held accountable, and that's against the law. Now, if any of you did that insider trading, you're gone. If any of you did a fraction of what Hunter Biden did, you're gone. And it goes same thing for Republican lawmakers' families and Democratic lawmakers' families. When you have legalized bribery and unchecked corruption, you are going to get the sewer mess that is Washington, D.C. And if you vote Democrat or Republican and you think, oh, my U.S. Senator or my House Representative are better, I got news for you. They're not. It's only going to get worse before it gets better.